Let's be honest, most off-road games on mobile are absolutely boring. So I decided to dig deep and find the ones that are actually worth your time, and I finally ended up with 12 insane off-road games that are my absolute best. These come with high graphics, massive worlds, and rough terrains that will really test your driving skills. And the best part is each game is unique in its own way. If you're new here and want future recommendations that are actually worth your time, make sure to subscribe. Let's get started. Starting the list is Hano Truck. This one really has decent graphics, and its driving mechanics are realistic since you can feel the weight when driving on hilly roads. Its world can feel a bit empty at times, but there are missions to complete, which add purpose to the driving. The only downside is that it has poor optimization on lower-end phones, but if you want a game where you can drive anywhere with no limits, this is a solid pick. Next at number 11 is Drive CSX. While this game is mostly known as a car crash simulator, it also has off-road modes where you can drive different trucks and cars on rough terrains. You can choose to go full chaos and crash everything, or just take it slow and drive carefully to feel the power of the roads. The driving physics feel realistic and there are many cars to try. The only downside is poor optimization on lower-end devices, but if you want a game with options on how to play, this one is for you. Moving to number 10, we have Off the Road, and this one is all about total freedom. It hooked me for hours because every moment feels different. 1 minute you're transporting cargo, the next you're constructing roads and bridges to reach remote areas or harvesting crops. The game also offers a variety of off-road vehicles, from small trucks to heavy-duty machines, each with its own driving experience. And honestly, the most interesting part is that you're not just driving cars, you can also ride boats and fly helicopters. If you're looking for a game that keeps things fresh every moment, this one is a perfect pick. Next at number 9 is Russian SUV, and this one really feels like a life simulator wrapped inside an off-road game. You'll be managing hunger, sleep, and refueling while navigating different parts of the map with tough terrains that will challenge your driving skills. To make things even more intense, the weather changes dynamically, from heavy rain to full day-night cycles, directly affecting how you drive and adding a new layer of challenge to every mission. When you're not tackling missions, you can free roam, fish, hunt, and even customize your UAZ Hunter. If you're looking for an off-road game that feels totally different from the usual ones, this is the perfect match. At number 8, we've got Off-Road Adventure, and this game goes all in on pure 4x4 action. You're only driving proper off-road vehicles like Jeeps, and the gameplay really leans into realism. You actually have to switch gears depending on the terrain, whether you're crawling over rocks, climbing steep hills, or squeezing through rough mountain paths. The graphics are solid for a mobile title, and the game throws you into tons of missions and multiple maps that unlock as you progress, so it always feels like there's something new waiting ahead. Moving to number 7 is Offroad Chronicles. This one is one of the high-graphics off-roading games, and it throws you into a full snow terrain, which really freshens the driving challenge. You'll be handling different vehicles like trucks, cars, and even buses, each reacting differently on the slippery roads. The missions are mostly about transporting cargo, and yeah, they can feel a bit repetitive, but honestly, the fun comes from fighting your way through the snow and finally reaching your destination. At number 6, we have Offroad Drive Pro. This is a 4x4 off-road simulator where you can tackle rugged trails in career mode or just explore freely in open maps. It features 13 vehicles with realistic suspension, differential lock, and a winch, plus manual transmission for steep climbs. The standout part is how technical the driving feels. Every slope and muddy patch challenges your skill. The game can be tough to master, and high graphics settings demand a strong device. But if you want a truly realistic off-road experience, this one's worth it. Next at number 5 is Reduced Transmission HD. And this is a deep off-road simulator where you'll drive powerful vehicles through harsh environments like swamps and forests. The game features tons of missions, including cargo deliveries, and lets you upgrade and customize your vehicles. The driving physics are insanely realistic. You can feel the weight when stuck in muddy roads and even pull yourself out with a winch. It also has multiplayer modes where you can play cooperatively with friends. If you're someone who is into authentic off-road vibes, this gem delivers. Moving to number 4 is Offroad Drive Desert. This one is all about driving across harsh desert terrain, and it comes with 2 game modes, level mode and free roam. The level missions are what help you progress by unlocking new vehicles and additional free roam maps. As you go deeper into the game, the terrains get tougher, with steeper dunes and trickier obstacles. The downside is that the missions can start to feel repetitive, and even though the vehicles look realistic, the environment feels a bit outdated compared to newer off-road games. But overall, it still stands as one of the most realistic desert off-roading experiences out there. At number 3 is Mudness Off-Road Simulator, and this one really feels like a AAA game on mobile. It throws you into massive muddy areas designed to challenge your driving skills, and it's packed with vehicles, from regular off-road cars to huge monster trucks. The physics hit hard too, especially when you get stuck and have to winch yourself out. Its downside is the poor optimization, which makes it lag on less powerful phones, and the ads can get annoying sometimes. But overall, it's still one of the most intense off-road experiences you can get on mobile. Coming in at number 2 is Off-Road League Online, a fresh entry in the off-road scene. The game looks amazing with high-quality graphics and immersive environments. As the name suggests, it's fully online, letting you dive into leagues, ranked competitions, time trials, and other multiplayer challenges. The only downside is that it needs a relatively powerful device to run smoothly. Topping the list is Mudrunner, and this is one of the most realistic off-road truck simulators on mobile. The game has tons of missions, mostly focused on hauling cargo across its massive maps, filled with extreme conditions like mud, rivers, and hills. It also features a variety of trucks, each with its own unique driving experience. The gameplay can be extremely challenging, especially for new or casual players, and there are some performance issues. But overall, it delivers one of the most insane off-road driving experiences you can get on mobile. And those were the top 12 off-road games on mobile. If I missed any off-road gems, let me know in the comments section. And if you're craving some offline racing games with insane graphics, tap the thumbnail on your screen. I'll see you there.